I always like a bit of that. Motivated populace, constructions complete, encouraged. Attempt, that means we can move. Great. Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. This army isn't even that good.
At your command. On the move.
They are recruiting though. And their garrison is terrible. I wish I had a spy down here. Should really get one, I guess.
How can I be of assistance? Moving unseen, I seek direct.
Ready for orders. Laying siege to the settlement.
Armenia's nearly dead. Armenia never really even attacked me, to be fair.
At your command. Commander.
If I attack that, are they going to assist?
Ready for orders.
Not sure. I'm gonna besiege this because I don't know why.
Laying siege to the
It's a bit
settlement.
suicidal. What age is the 43?
For glory and honor.
It's not that high a rank though.
To battle.
And what? Who is this guy? Metrophanes. He's not my team, but he is kind of low.
To victory.
I think I'm gonna get something like. Hold on. Yeah, we'll get that. Whatever.
Glory and honor.
Let's move armies and stuff. Can also get ballista here. Oh look. Look at this. I'm moving towards my Charax. Don't like this at all. Got nothing here. And I want to defend this, but how can I? It's not the best army, but well, I'll leave it for now. And here I want to keep on making military buildings.
Ready. I want hourly patrols. Sign up, lads, for a good and
There's quite a lot of units actually. We know that they have slingers.
ready for battle.
Yeah, let's just get pikes. Actually, horse archers could do
Hunger for
quite
battle.
good.
It is an honor to serve.
Still want more navy, and actually, this navy could possibly help defend that town. Definitely help defend that town. So that'd be pretty good. You can't recruit this turn though, on the downside. Now we've got this army here, which is not really doing much. Let's move it back this way.
Ready for battle.
I'm going to push from this side.
March until your feet bleed.
How may I serve you? What do you wish of me?
This spy can poison any of these armies, but this one makes the most sense, I think. Oh, there's another spy here.
I do enjoy.
Got a lot of spies in this area. Let's get authority, I think. Yep.
What do you wish of me?
What, that one leveled up as well, but it didn't.
Commander,
What side armies? I don't know. I could probably stop being passive and attack one of these armies.
Commander,
What's this one like? They're still pretty full because like that spy isn't really very good. Cowardly, but I want to get on with my campaign. I took quite a lot of losses. What? What? I should have fought the battle. Can't believe that shit.
we hunger.
I lost like as many men as they did. I guess it was fortified, but I got a ballista. There's no reason for that really. My own fault for being lazy, I guess. I might just get some spearmen. It's not like they cost much money. Just get a full HP general.
At your command. We hunger for battle. Ready for battle.
Right, this guy has movement now. Can't really see anything. I think I'd like to go that way. This town's pretty good.
At your command. I am the
Okay, we've got agents to go look with. I don't think I want to take that town yet. But taking cities is good because we can just put a garrison in them and then move the army back and so on. And they die against my walls.
ready for orders.
So if I take this town, I spot Cyprus. Unless I've already spotted Cyprus. No. How much do I reckon Cyprus owns? Probably not that much. But still, it makes sense to not discover him yet. However, I take that town. I'm definitely going to discover something, can't I? Let's go north. Yeah.
The way is blocked.
Definitely the better decision actually. Because I can't see any armies over here,
How can I
which is a bit of a surprise really.
do this? Hercules has nothing on me. How can I serve you? For the gods and glory. Moving out.
Lithuania's over there.
For the gods.
Probably pronouncing that completely wrong.
Hercules has nothing on me. Ready for battle.
What armies can I move? This? No. All I've got left is this
The champion of
to move. There's nothing really to scout.
the
Oh look, we found an army.
My sword is
There's nothing over here. They're too busy sieging me forever and ever.
we hunger for battle.
Alright, I am done. bit many. Actually got a slum here. Let's get rid of that. And I also think that I'm gonna get, where is it now? I want to upgrade this. There is an army here. Not a big one, but then my garrison is pretty weak. I'm just gonna get, oh shit, look at that. Did not spot that army. I'll have to let it take a town and poison it. It's gonna take this town, isn't it? It's not the end of the world. Don't want to lose this town though if I'm upgrading it, so I'm just gonna piece and web all over this town. Let's get the weapon. It's not a lot. We've currently got level 1 weapons. We're gonna go up and get level 2 weapons. The armor doesn't matter. We already got that, so it's like 5% melee attack, but whatever. Get it early rather than later. And now we've moved everything. Could also get another economic building. What's the chance of this? This isn't going to be attacked, is it? I think I'm probably safe to get an economic building there. Let's get that. And ooh, what about over here? It's quite a big amount of money in that building. Let's enter.
Okay guys, I've got another battle right here. They've got 4,000 men, I have 2,000. So it's all about just inflicting casualties, I suppose. I should mention at this point that the original voiceover that I recorded for the footage didn't work, so I'm actually doing the voiceover now in the future, or in the present when you're watching the video. But I recorded this footage a long time ago, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. The commentary might not be as good. I never really bother with the deployables because I'm always abusing the red box, and you can't use the deployables outside of the initial area. I mean, abusing the red box is something that you kind of have to do in these This is Total War challenge, because otherwise it's just impossible. But it is something that I'm trying to do less in my regular playthroughs of Total War, just to make the game a bit more challenging on regular legendary difficulty. So they're spawning at near the edge of the box here, so this is going to let me really do the damage with the elephants since they're all bunched up, and I can just envelop them. See the elephant there just charging through that cavalry, destroying it. I mean, not doing the commentary live means I can actually just sort of chill and watch what's going on, whereas normally I'm so focused on trying to win the battle that I usually don't even say very much. See, so some horse archers on that left side that I've just managed to get. Oh, they're not even horse archers, they're just Arabian cavalry. They got my archers pretty good there, but my melee line is holding most of them. You can see in the distance there on the left side the rest of the enemy stack is coming. The elephants have gone berserk. Like berserk elephants panic mode. Obviously because I'm not playing this live, I'm not panicking as much as I would be. I might be like, oh no, my elephants are going berserk. I think they're under control now. But sometimes the berserk elephants just turn on your own men. Oh, they're doing pretty good though. getting right into the enemy skirmishes. My archers, I got so many archers in this army, along with the skirmishes. Targeting some camel archers. Putting the units in hoplite formation in the middle of a fight is something that they've changed in Rome 2 in the latest, or more later patches. Still not an elephant has died yet, which is quite impressive. Just changing the targeting of my range units. Okay, I got my axemen. I think they've just about killed the enemy cavalry that came around the side. The hoplites, well, they're not even hoplites, are they? Are they 4-arrow spears or hoplites? Can't even remember. Yeah, no, the hoplites, definitely hoplites. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this campaign. They're holding anyway. I don't think I'm going to fight the next army. I think that my plan here is just to kill off this first stack and then just bug out when the next stack comes, but that next stack is coming in hot and I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to actually execute that properly. Those axemen have some precursor javelins to throw. I should definitely make use of those. I think that's what I'm doing there against the cavalry. Oh yeah, there we go, off they go. Precursor jabs are so good against cavalry, because trying to catch up to the cavalry with spearmen is just always a nightmare, but when they've got that throw, it really makes all the difference. I've lost one elephant, I think. They've done what they needed to do. They probably got like 700 kills or something by now, I imagine. Probably took a fair amount of friendly fire. I think that's why I'm using mostly controlling my archers, is to try and just cut down on the amount of friendly fire that would happen otherwise. Targeting the units that are not near my own units. Right, I've lost a couple elephants now. You can see the dead body down the right. But yeah, they're all gone. All of that stack is routing or dead, and so it's just got me versus the next stack. And I think because I've still got some ammo left, I think I've decided that I'm just gonna pew pew the last of my ammo reserves and then run away. We'll see how well that works out for me. Those Cartley axemen are way too... Is that what they're called? Cartley axemen? Well, axemen, they're way too close to the enemy right now. They need to get out of there. Okay, the enemy has slingers. I'm just checking what the enemy has. Right. Putting my men near the edge of the border so that they can retreat. There's something interesting actually. I've been playing Medieval 2, and in Medieval 2 you can only retreat like on the side that you came in from, sort of thing. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but often I'm trying to retreat my men in Medieval 2 and they just like running into the enemy, which is obviously annoying when you're used to this, but in a way it kind of makes sense because you can't just retreat in any direction. I don't know whether I like that or not, but anyway, it's not really related to this battle. So I'm just sitting here at the edge of the border, gonna skirmish and then run, I think. I'm not sending my elephant out. The elephants probably have really low health points at this point, so they can suddenly all die. Moving my archers forwards to get some shots. Yeah, I'm not sure this is a good strat at this point, because those hoplites, even though they've got good shields and they're in hoplite formation, hoplite phalanx or whatever it's called, they're definitely taking losses. They're already low health from, you know, fighting. Taking more missiles is just not a good idea. I don't know why I'm moving the elephant forward, that's worrying. Oh yeah, getting some good arrows on there. Those arrows just do more damage than the slingers, even though slingers have little shields.
Our men flee the field of battle.
They are just destroying them. One of my archer units just broke. I think they're pretty much dead.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
This is how battles go down in the east in Rome too. It's just all skirmishing because everyone has really good skirmishes. Skirmishers and cavalry. Not the best infantry.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Right, it looks like I'm retreating now. Just as the enemy cavalry smashes into one of my units. Yeah, get out of there. I think I leave my general just a little bit longer so that they don't. Because if I lose the battle before the units retreat, then I think you take more losses, sort of thing. Like, what are those units doing there? I told them to retreat. So there we go. The enemy lost 2,000 men and I lost 900. So, considering the odds, I was outnumbered 2 to 1 and they took losses 2 to 1. So it's a pretty good result for me, even though still I lost half my army. I've got 2 units of archers that are completely destroyed. But yeah. They've offered me peace, obviously I can't accept that. And now they've attacked me again. But yeah, is that the remain? That isn't even all of what they had originally. It's just like some random ragtag units. Looks like they've hired some mercenaries. So, oh no, they've still got nearly twice as many men as me. So, but it can't be as bad as the last fight. Again, I've got this nice high ground corner over here that I'm just going to camp at, obviously. So yeah, the next 2 videos don't have live commentary, I don't think. I'll let you know when the commentary goes back to live, but for now you're just going to have to put up with me retrofitting the commentary. Which, I don't know, let me know if you think that I'm doing a better job of commentary than live or a worse job. Because like I said, I played these battles quite a long time ago. So I'm sort of guessing what I'm doing. Probably talking too much as well. Let me know if you think I'm talking too much. Or if I'm talking enough and I don't normally talk too much. You can always tell me what your opinion is. You can be very harsh and critical, I don't mind. So what am I doing here? Looks like I'm putting the axes on one side, the hoplites on the other side, and the elephants all the way on the left. Oh no, they're coming back. Sometimes I edit out the starts of these battles because it's just not very interesting to watch me put the men in position. I try and edit out as much just boring, unnecessary crap from these videos because it's something I don't like to watch because I watch other people's Total War videos. There we go. I've cut forward a little bit in time there. There's no point me recording the enemy just moving up very slowly. Sometimes they take ages because if they've got 2 armies, they like group them together and then just walk all the way. Right, I'm just checking what they've got. Looks like I'm moving my infantry up to the higher bit of the hill. It's not really the best defensive hill because it dips down again. See, that cavalry right now is on higher ground. Should have probably camped that bit there in hindsight. Right, I'm charging the elephants to the cavalry. Elephants are surprisingly good at killing cavalry really because chasing them with spearmen never really works very well, like I was saying before. I don't have any cavalry. That cavalry unit low is really just giving me a lot of problems right now actually on on that right flank of mine, or the left side of the screen, because you know, it's making that archer unit route which could otherwise be firing. And tying down 3 of my units, costing me lives for sure. Killed the enemy general apparently. Guessing that's the elephant. Right, moving the hoplites forward now. I'm losing archers like really quick, but the elephant is going to do so many kills and chain route that I'll probably still win this battle, I think. Pretty sure I do. Losing men though fast. Got an axe unit routing, or wavering rather. Archers are starting to kill the slingers, it's good.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
So general thing is just the hoplites take their missiles and then I kill them with my missiles. It's pretty much how you use the Greek factions, especially in like Wrath of Sparta. You just want to, your hoplites never really kill anyone. They just stand there and protect your archers and distract the enemy missiles. Good old elephants. Oh, look, there's a nice little clump there that that elephant could really have a little chomp on. I think I'm on that. Right. I don't know why they're not in phalanx already. But I'm spamming the button like, come on, phalanx, phalanx. Stampede would probably be a good one to use on my elephant then. It's all a bit manic. Shoot that missile unit on the side so it doesn't shoot into my elephants. Targeting that with my archers.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
This is a pretty taking a lot of losses, but I think I'm gonna get this. Oh, they got their naval swords coming into the back of my hoplites. It's not good. Elephant has 500 kills. It's never too bad. Killed another general. AI, it's never really that big deal in Rome 2 killing generals. You just get them a dime a dozen. Which is a good thing because they die like every second. Even if you try and protect them. Which I'm obviously not, sending that elephant in there. I mean, that is the best general unit in any Total War game, surely. That Indian armoured elephant is just flipping crazy. Right, so I just cut forward the me routing the enemy, because it's pretty boring to watch again. Once the battle's won, just chasing down the last units. There we go. Won the battle. So we lost just under 500, so they lost 3 times more than us. And we outnumbered nearly 2 to 1, so it's pretty good. Little battle for us. Indian killed 800, the elephant killed 800 men, that's why I was hovering over it, because it's always fun to see how much that one unit kills. Half the damage. It's just fucking crazy. Alright, I guess now I'm sorting out some regions and whatnot, looking at my bonuses. This stuff's going to be harder for me to commentate on because, you know, looking back in the past I don't really know what the hell I'm doing right now. Probably talking about the multiculturalism bonus that I was supposed to have. I think it's it was originally broken, like, because I started playing this, is it patch 17? started playing this campaign when the patch was new, but there's still a couple of issues with it. And so at the beginning I wasn't having the multiculturalism bonus, but now I think after like a hotfix patch, at this point I think I have it. So the game sort of went at the start of this campaign was really hard, like ridiculously hard, but I think at this point it becomes a lot easier because you can see cultural differences on a lot of these settlements. Even though it's only 64%, I've only got -1 public order, so yeah, I think that's what I'm just talking about now, is how the effect has started working now. But originally I'm pretty sure I just had no effect, so I had a really bad public order at the start of my campaign. But there's also the fact that they changed the resource system, so all these resources have a global effect, and it's a bit overpowered when you have a big empire. It's just, instead of a big empire becoming harder to manage, it becomes a lot easier. You still have the corruption, which obviously makes your income like a lot less, but stacking all those public order bonuses from like lead and stuff, and food as well, you just get like so much food. I think I like the idea of like, because it's historical, like Egypt was the breadbasket of the Roman Empire, you know. In practice I think it just needed a bit better balance. But the game's, you know, patch 17 is pretty crazy. The game's pretty odd. Making big changes like that is kind of crazy. They went for a very different system with Tilla, where you need good food in every region, otherwise it has like massive income and public order penalty. So, but yeah, you can import food in Rome too. Doesn't really matter too much, as long as you're not, I guess if you're negative food in that region, does it starve your garrison and stuff? I can't remember. So I don't know what I'm building here. Probably just thinking about what I want to build and what region. I think I have some regions set up to make money. You can see Baktria makes nearly 4,000, probably with a yeah, dignitary and all that jazz. So yeah, apologies for this. I can't really commentate on what I'm doing right now. You can always skip ahead a little bit. I'm sure whatever I was talking about is very important and interesting. See, buildings, see that 25 public order, pretty sure that's like a global effect from all the resources that I own. Yeah, this is an economy region that you can see, Parthia. It's making 2,000 right now, but I'm just setting it up to make more money. Got all the mining going on, all the industry money. Probably just trying to decide now which building to get. Another temple. Yeah, I like those ones because they give you money and public order and there's no negatives. Even though it's not loads of money, they cost a lot of money, so it's kind of balanced. It's not really overpowered. My income's pretty crazy though. I've got like 9,000 income, so I don't know why I'm too worried about building up these regions. I guess more is better. So that gives 2 more minus public order. Public order is not really a problem. 4,000 cost though, it's pretty crazy. You have to invest a lot of money in buildings, in high level buildings in Rome 2, and it's questionable really whether it's worth it. I think it's worth it in a few provinces where you put your dignitaries and your edicts to just get taxed really high, which is what I'm doing. But even then it takes a long time for that money to come back. So I'm being besieged over there. Not sure what I'm going to do about that. I'm a bit spread out. Like, you've seen my west border to my empire is so spread out right now. It pretty much goes from the northernmost part of the map all the way down to the pretty much southernmost part of the map. So it's pretty hard. I need to conquer. I need to push out a bit more north and south so I can like get defensive choke points, because right now I've just got too much going on. There's too much surface area on the west side of my border. I need to reduce it. So I've poisoned that army, which is always mega powerful. It's another thing that unless I'm doing, I mean you have to do it in these, this is Total War challenges because it's just so hard, but it's another thing that if I'm playing a normal legendary campaign, I don't use spies to poison because it is just so good. Right, so I've only got 800 men, so I think I've just autoed that. Sorry about that sound issue. So that's another territory. And the public order is just instantly like fine because there's global bonuses. It's just like I guess it's kind of good for gameplay in a way, because once you've conquered so much enough territory, you can kind of just focus entirely on building armies. Because sometimes in Total War, once I've conquered so much land, I don't enjoy the game so much because I mean, look how many provinces I have. It takes so long to like be really efficiently manage all of them. So in a way, see that +3 food in all regions. See that bonus. In a way, like having those new resource effects kind of means like you don't really have to actually do anything in terms of managing food and public order at a certain point. Although that's what I've been doing all time, and I imagine it's something I still do anyway. Just because I like to be efficient and whatnot. I've only got 1 food in this province, which is interesting, I guess, because of global food bonus. Gonna move my spy down south, it looks like, see what's over there. So I've got my depleted army over there, and in between him and the rest of my empires, and full enemy stack, so this army is looking pretty doomed. Unless I can take this province which has 0 garrison. So I can't imagine I'm going to auto this, because... Oh, am I? I would have thought I'd just lose my elephant. Okay, I'm going to replace it. This is what you do. Replace it with like... If I replace it with like infantry unit, then it wouldn't get screwed over by the auto resolve.
For death and honor!
Well, I've got a cavalry unit, but still pretty much the same thing. They've only got 400 men and two units and 2 depleted units, so like I'd definitely win that pretty easily. So I guess that's why I'm auto resolving it. I mean, I'd probably take less losses if I fought it.
To the settlement!
Looks like I am thinking about fighting it. I can't actually remember. We'll just have to wait and see if I fight this or not. Just merging units down right now so they don't
We take this
die.
settlement!
Yeah, I'm autoing it, but I merge the units so I just don't lose an entire unit. Don't know if it actually helps or not, but looks like I'm thinking about looting it because like 8,000 is still a lot of money. Oh, one of the enemy units even got away then. If I'd fought the battle, there's no way that that unit would have got away. That's one thing about auto resolving, it's like you never kill as many of the enemy as you would if you fought the battle because of running down units and stuff. So even though sometimes you get like better odds, you can win the battle with less losses. It's pretty much never in your advantage to auto resolve, I don't think. So I've got all these damaged buildings. I think I'm just tearing them down. Yeah. I don't think you get money in Rome 2 for tearing down buildings, but you do in Attila and previous Total Wars. Not Shogun 2, but in Medieval you do. It's just kind of interesting that I went back on that. So I'm moving this army down into the, I don't know what that sea is called. It's near the Indian Ocean, but I don't think it is.
Ready for battle! Ready for orders! At your command!
That was a bad idea. I was just trying to see if I could get rid of that army, but I don't know what I was thinking there. Gonna need the actual navy to get rid of that. It's just raiding. It's just sitting there raiding, which is always really annoying. I think I'm converting that. Often converting the buildings to your culture doesn't actually do anything. But I think I've got so much money that I just like to do it anyway in some cases. Although I'm thinking about getting a recruitment building here so I can build better navy units. So yeah, that's what I'm going for there. But those grey, you see those grey buildings? I don't know if I talked about this in another video, but the grey buildings that the AI has there that aren't my culture are like really overpowered. They didn't have any negative effects, so that's why I'm leaving those there.
Ready for battle!
So I'm getting my military buildings up here. This is a military recruitment province. I think because it's got 4 regions, I always like to do those in the I mean, economy as well, like having 4 regions in one province is always best for economy and military regions.
Ready for battle! Commander!
Decent web. Just gonna go potentially take out that army. Not sure if that's a great idea, don't know. We'll have to see. No, I'm retreating for now. Maybe you could buy some mercs or something. I mean, there's so many armies and territories to manage at this point that my turns are just becoming a lot slower. I like fast turns. Okay, my spires failed there. So, looks like I'm going to attack. The odds are in my favour. The enemy has like 7 units of lancers and then lots of cav archers. It looks like I'm going to get some mercenaries to help me, because I could take a lot of losses against all those horse archers. So what I'm getting is, what am I going to get? Yeah. Going for the Jav Cav, I think. And I can only fit in 1 more unit, but I don't hire it. I'm just going with the Jav Cav. They'll help me out a lot. Okay, so I've skipped ahead, it looks like, here to the actual battle. They're on the downhill right now and I'm on the uphill. I enjoy commentating on the battles a lot more than I do just me doing things on the campaign map, which I have no idea what I'm doing. It looks like, it always feels like I'm being really slow as well. So here we go, I'm moving up my infantry. I've got some eastern spearmen in that infantry line, which are just not very good at all. Don't know, I guess I'm having problems getting enough troops out because I've got enough money that I should really be having better armies at this point. I'm getting hit with the exploding shells because they have a ballista. Right, it's going to be a pretty nasty battle really. I'm moving my ballista up as well, so sending in the Jav Cav on that left side. Gonna kill quite a lot of horse archers actually. They're pretty good against horse archers. So I got my archers now behind my infantry line, bringing around my melee cavalry on the right side. Didn't get charged there, but I've got enough units that I should still overwhelm that lancer unit. But that was pretty sloppy of me. It's pretty hard in these battles. You can't really pause or slow down the gameplay. That unit's in square for some reason. There's one thing in I'm gonna have to keep talking about Medieval 2 and some of this commentary because that's what I've been playing at the minute. I don't know if I'm gonna do any videos for Medieval 2 because I'm just not very good at it compared to Shogun 2 and Rome 2, to be honest. But on the hardest difficulties in Medieval 2, you can still just pause the game and issue orders, which makes the game a lot less manic when things start going badly. So my ballista is now firing. I mean, you have less accuracy at long range, and I believe also less damage. That's true of like all missile units, I think, in Total War games. So need to make sure I don't do any friendly fire as well with that inaccuracy. Noble Lancers are actually destroying my melee cavalry because I didn't get a good charge. But now my spear units are involved, hopefully they'll get that job done. Cav nearly out of ammo. But they're doing the job. They're just like, I took them on to minimalise losses to my actual army. Although my actual army isn't really very good with the Eastern Spearmen. Citizen Cavalry aren't that great either. Not against Lancers. Targeting their general, it looks like,
used all its ammunition.
with my missiles. Sending in Eastern Spearmen. I think it's because my infantry die so much in these battles because of all the missiles that I'd rather just use Eastern Spearmen and just replace them at little cost and little effort than use the better units.
This is a shameful display.
They don't have the hoplite phalanx increases missile block chance, but and the armor helps as well. But I'd still rather have 2 units of Eastern Spearmen over, I think, any hoplite unit in terms of just taking enemy missiles cost effective wise, meat shields. Right, we've got more men fleeing the field of battle.
This is a shameful
That Royal Horse, 9 men left, it's destroying my Eastern Spearmen, was it? Still got ammo though on my archers, should be able to get this job done. This isn't a smooth battle though, at all. It's turning in my favour apparently. Surprised my general isn't dead. His unit is pretty good.
The enemy general is dead.
Finally killed the enemy general. Speeding it up, just shutting down the last units which are now wavering. Should be over soon. Probably not going to chase down horse archers, I won't get any kills. So I lost 900. I lost more men than they did, and I outnumbered them, but that's how it goes when you fight horse archer armies, especially on a legendary difficulty. It's just like, there's no way you can take a horse archer stack on without taking losses. Not that I know of anyway. Like in a siege, if they siege you obviously, it's easy, but... Right, so just got 1 unit of Lancers, which we'll just finish off.
Ready for orders. We cannot pass here.
So I moved that army back, disband the mercs. Don't know if I'm gonna merge those units or try and let them replenish. But it's not too much longer of this video. I think the next video will also be, like I said, me commentating on it afterwards. Then it will be live commentary again. If you have any opinions, feel free to let me know, even if they're like, you are a penis and I don't like you. So if I had some mercs over here, like I was talking about this earlier, so I've decided to just hire a load of shit mercenaries. I have enough money that at this point I should just be hiring everything. Probably just gonna auto that. At this point, it's just not worth fighting the battle versus 300 men when you have 800. Looks like that's pretty much the end of my go. So if you look at my territory, like I was saying, it's my border's pretty long at the minute. I need to reduce that. Need to keep pushing those Royal Scythians, Scythians in the north. I just disband that whole army. Looks like I'm still saving the money even though I have a lot coming in. So I've got another army over here of movement called Pow Wow. Probably need to go back to Trapezos and get that territory, but let's go have a little scout with the champion, see what's over there. Not a lot. I'm a little bit overextended here. These territories, I don't have enough armies over there to defend and take Trapezos and stuff at the same time. So it looks like I'm coming up against the what are they called again? I can't remember. Right, so I'm moving this army back, but that doesn't mean the settlement that I just left is probably going to get attacked. But that's why I was scouting with the champion to see if there's any armies coming up. So the enemy doesn't have a lot of men there, so I'm ordering that as well. I'm surprised I am autoing as many battles as I am. I think it's because it's quite late in the campaign at this point, isn't it? I've conquered quite a lot. And I can afford to just take a lot of losses with the auto resolve and just make more men at this point. So, pretty sure this will be some of the last little decisions of this video. I try and make my videos about an hour long, try not to go over that too much. Otherwise it can be a nightmare to try and upload them. So I've got a new tradition. Looks like I'm going to go with the melee and weapon damage. Having like that bar in the top right of all your forces and who has movement is a godsend really. You don't have that in the older games. So, nearly done with this video. Got 30 seconds left. I'll try and get the next one up soon, but again I have to do a commentary, so it's a bit more effort than just splicing it together and uploading it. Still got that random Seleucid depleted army around my base, but often I just send in the spies and wait for them to attack one of my towns. And that's the end of my go and the end of this video.